Hey everybody, it's the Walker. So what are we doing today? Well, I've been beating the woods pretty hard. Whenever I'm moving around, when it gets up to dusk and I'm bushwhacking, I throw in my stuff because there's hunters out there, which is cool. I hunt myself, but not today. So what are we doing today? This is an initial field test review of the Solo Stove Campfire. That's right, a fresh, look at that, fresh new stove. Now, this stove is marketed as a campfire, and the only really way I can test this out is by actually using it as a campfire. We're spending the night because I can't make it back in time, so we're gonna spend the night out here. This stove is gonna have to keep us warm. Temperature, I'm saying it's about 25 out. My feet soaking wet. I even have mismatched socks on. I don't want to get into what happened with that, but it was a mess. So I gotta get my feet warm. I gotta make some tea. I have some food with me, so at least that's settled up. One other thing. Oh. You never know what pocket you got your stuff in. There we go. You know, it's funny when you want to get something out of your pocket, you can't, but like it disappears when you don't want it to happen. What do I have for a fire kit? That's it. Just some char cloth. That's it. So, I mean, nothing else, just char cloth. So, you know what we gotta do? Let's go around this local area, find some stuff that's gonna make this meagerest of meager fire kits produce a fire for this stove, and we'll see how the Solo Stove Campfire actually performs as a real campfire. Stay tuned. It's like a good spot for a camp. There we go. Really fast, easy camp we're gonna set up here. Not messing around with this one, you know. Bam! Camp's done. That'll do. That'll do nicely. These are great. We'll take some of these as well. And they're right by camp. Brushing up the local quartz to get a sharp edge. Here's what I did. There's all the materials we gathered. Wood to get the Solo Stove Campfire going. More processed wood there. And because it's acting as a campfire, we've got wood right there. I don't want to be out in the, it's going to be cold tonight. I don't want to be bumming around looking for wood in the dark. I'll do it if I have to, but I always throw a pile of wood. And for a regular campfire, I don't think that would be enough, but I'm hoping that the wood gasifier will be efficient to give me the heat and the cooking I need. I'm boiling too, I don't have any water. Which reminds me, I need to get some water, but first, hey, let's get the stove going, because I'm cold. Maybe I'll warm up my feet next to it or something like that. Oh, it's time, it's time. All right, let's see what we got. Our campfire stove. Whew, cold. First thing we need to do is you really got to fluff up this cedar bark here. I mean, I only found one tree, so it's not like we've got a lot. So I only have probably one shot at this. Of course, for the record, I do have my survival kit with extra fire stuff in it. This is just practice. I'm stupid, but not that kind of stupid. You know, I always not gonna hang out in the woods without a reliable means to start a fire. But this is good practice. So I'll fluff this up on a lot of surface area here. Yeah, it's nice and dusty, blowing in my face, but that's good. All right, looks pretty fluffy. Make a nest out of that. I'm gonna put this right down here where this, all right, next, I feel slightly damp. Let's see here. Even though it's hanging, right? Okay. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. And the beech leaves will leave. All right. Now for the char cloth and the rock. Uh-oh. What am I gonna do now? No, I'm just kidding. There we are. A knife right here. So we'll take that out of the sheath. That's better. Maybe it was too much light. Cut that down a bit. There we are. That's better. Okay. Little neck knife. Hey, you know, it's what we got. It's what we got. All right. The char cloth. I'm gonna use a lot of char cloth because I have a bunch. You know, why be skimpy? I really need this fire to go. I almost caught. I gotta be careful with this because that's a sharp knife. Try another rock. There, oh, we finally got it. We finally got it. Look at that. All right, might as well. There we are. There we go. Well, it doesn't always happen on the first strike. Big bundle of sticks in there quickly. And the leaves in there too. All right. There we go. And it works, it works. Oh, probably should have thrown the leaves in. Oh, I can already feel the warmth in that. Not always the first shot. Man, whoa! feeling good. It's feeling good. Hell, it sure feels like a campfire. Very nice, very nice. You can indeed get a fire going with just some char cloth if you have a carbon steel implement like this little knife on you and you know the proper rocks to find. But as I said, I have a fire kit. I would not recommend, you know, that being your only game unless you're practicing skills, in my opinion. Fun though, fun thing to do. It's gasifying rather well. I put my shoes over there, try to dry them off. My foot right there. Oh man. That steam coming off that foot. Kind of like a campfire, you know? Oh, that's way better. That's way better. It's gasifying pretty good too. It's good. So far, I'm pretty happy. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have the BTUs of a big, huge campfire, but I'm starting to see sort of why they call it a campfire. They're calling the model that. Oh, it's so nice in that foot. Very nice. I mean, I didn't need any fire ring or nothing like that. It took me basically very quickly to set it up. That's good. Let me let this burn for a while, warm up. Then we gotta get we'll get that food going. Maybe we'll get some hemlock tea going as well. It's gonna be fun. We're all wrapped in for the night too. Just gotta get some water. That's the last thing I really have to get. I just wanted to warm up before I did that. Probably trout in this pool, I bet you that. Get back to camp. There's the camp. We got a little lantern action. A little campfire action. That's good. That's very good. Throwing off some nice heat. So as a campfire, yeah, it's okay. Let's see how long it takes to boil. I mean, not that it matters because I'm in the woods. I mean, I got nothing else going on. And it's not like, you know, I mean, it's not like, it really matters. It's not like I'm going to run out of fuel, but people like boil times, quick boil times. So I'm just going to, man, look at that. I have ice on my canteen. Cold. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't know. I guess that's half of this canteen. Half of that. So maybe, and that's I don't know, Nalgene canteen, full to the top, so there's a couple extra ounces on it. I don't know. I'll figure out the exact amount later as far as the water goes. But all right, so here we go. All right, there we go, and we put you right here. Start. There we are. We get the start going. Okay, see how long it takes us. Is it? I want the rolling boil. We're gonna have it 1 second. Oh, we got the rolling boil. Stop. There we go. There we go. 4 minutes, 48 seconds. Oh, it's gonna boil over. That's a fast boil, I'll tell you. That's a really fast boil. That's not bad. Let that simmer down for a second. Put this right. There we go. Let this sit for 4 or 5 minutes. It'll be good. Oh. Once it gets going, it burns really, really, really clean. Smaller, bigger, thicker chunks blow those jets. Really makes a nice clean burn. Hey, that was a rough. I'm going to call that a rough night. Wasn't so bad. I mean, well, yeah, it was kind of rough. But at least I had the sleeping bag, the ground pad, and I had the extra ground pad and the inflatable in the pack. Now for the sacred bacon. How'd my shoes do? They're frozen like a rock. Hey, you know, they're not so bad. Have them around the stove. One pro to being out in the woods when it's really, really cold. Well, you don't have to worry about your bacon. These last days and days, you know. I don't think it's going to be too much above freezing today. In fact, it could get snow tonight. Keep that in mind. I better lower fire. Way better. Looking good. Up next, morning tea. We'll let this cook for a while. Our water is definitely boiling. I'll show everybody how to make the hemlock tea. Put it up there. Let it stop boiling. Drop in the needles. Now use a stick. Push them in. Let you steep for 5 minutes. Well, I think breakfast is about done. There we go. Now it's time for that hemlock tea. Looks good, looks really good. Oh, yeah, that's good. That is the good stuff. Needle, that's not so bad. Let's try the breakfast. That's good too. That's very good. All right, so that concludes the initial field use review of the Solo Stove Campfire. It did indeed act like a campfire, kept me warm at night, cooked my food, boiled my water. So I'm pretty happy with my purchase. So that's the end of this. If you have if you like what you've seen, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.